Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi and this is your soulmate reading, and this reading is going to be for the water signs. This is a channeled tarot reading, and for those of you, my friends who are tuning in, and welcome back, I want to thank you for all the love and the comments and follows, likes and shares and subscribes. Deeply humbled and honored for you to be tuning in to your soul scopes on this channel, as well as the soulmate readings that are channeled readings. And to all the beautiful humans who are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. I am an Akashic record reader, and so this is going to be a channeled message, which we're also going to do the tarot cards also in coordination with that. So we're going to just get started and go right into this, and this is going to be for those water signs out there, my Cancers, Scorpios and Pisces, and we're just going to get started right now. We're going to start with Cancer. What I'm hearing is that there's a lot more confidence. You've been doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of work on self, adjusting those different insecurities, and this is also allowed you to hear for your life path, your soul purpose, and the place in your life where you are beginning to follow your dreams. And so also in your relationships, for those who are already in relationships, you are now listening to how to better tune in to the needs of the relationship, and you're beginning to trust the heart center and the listening from the soul point to bring in the type of communication. And I'm hearing right now it's a time to really not just bring balance into your own life, but balance into the relationship. So we're going to take a look at the cards here. I'm going to be reading from the Love deck. This is the Love Oracle cards. And the lesson for you right now is about patience. Because you've been really working hard, which is why you need the balance in your life. And also right now, for many of you, you've been really focused and driven on dreams, personal dreams, your life path, purpose, and finances. And so again, this is a time for balance in the relationship that you need to heal the relationship, determine whether or not this is a relationship that's going to move forward for you, for those that are currently in relationships, and for those that are single and dating. This is also a time of auspicious meeting of people with events. Many of you have already started experiencing, since the full moon, September 2nd, some extraordinary and dynamic communications, connectivity, and movement in meeting new people. Exciting new changes have been moving in the sector of work, money, finances, as well as career, job, soul, purpose, and life path. So, but right now we're going to be spotlighting the relationship sector, because this is a good time to cool down and focus on your affection, but the affection that I'm hearing for you guys, this is definitely about your partnerships. They are in need of some TLC from you, and this also extends out to your children and extended family. So quality time is a necessity here. So let's look at the cards. We're going to pull 3, and then we're going to do yep. Okay, so first card here we have is the base chakra. You have definitely, like they said, have been focusing on stability and keeping your life financially supplied as well as maintained. COVID puts you in a position to really focus on building dreams. A lot of you empires, dynasties, as well as cementing your future has been a really base concern. And this has also brought along a lot of fears. So this entire year so far, you've been working on the fears, but then there's that part of the base need, but also in that is the base need to have your relationship stable, is what I'm hearing there, and control. Right now, because of the exhaustion, going back to balance, that control in the mind, because we have Mars and Mercury still driving these influences for Cancer right now, is control. Irrational behavior can speak to taking your partnerships for granted. So using this time right now of relaxation through September 5th, up to September 7th and 8th, you're going to need that rejuvenation period. So you want to mentally quiet the storm of your mind, and also in your partnerships, you want to let go and allow your partner to have a voice. And what I love here is that we're seeing the higher self, the soul self, represented as the key factor in making decisions that are going to affect the partnerships, and also in the rationality of looking at them heart-centered and correctly based on what it is you have been seeing yourself become as you've been becoming more true to yourself. Also, facing your darkest fears. This part is, the healing part of the relationship. You've been so busy focused on the financial aspects of the relationship that you still have some concerns about this relationship. And they're saying that returning to the affection, returning to the love, and also letting go of the fears of the health, the longevity of your relationships, and also for those who are single and dating, letting go of that fear that you are worthy. And those aspects that are keeping that place blocked for you, because you should be now standing in the space where you're seeing powerful manifestations move into your life in order to see that the dreams that you have are coming into fruition and manifesting. And so you can do the exact same thing with the love sector of your life by letting go of those inhibitions, fears, past hurts and wounds that are keeping you from attracting that aspect of your life. And then we're going to look at, these cards here are soul purpose cards. So these are your life lessons and what lesson you are learning in the love relationship area right now. Because that aspect and dynamic is about to turn some tables for Cancers mid-month. So you're going to see some shifts happening from mid-September all the way through October is what I'm hearing for you. So this is a good time to really, really look at your fears and also let those go. The same ones that you were holding about your finances and your ability to create them, you also have the ability to let go of those internal fears about your worthiness, and the longevity is what I'm hearing. A lot of you are looking at the long-term outcomes in your relationships. And we're going to look at the lesson. There, the lesson just flew on the floor. So we're going to grab that. And for those of you who've been around for a while, I have a saying that if it pops out, it came to show out. So this is the card for you. That lesson is guilt. Letting go of the guilt. And this doesn't have to be guilt from this specific relationship. This is attributed to past mistakes, that release any beliefs that no longer assist your soul's growth. I'm hearing for you in the love sector that this has to do with the things that you've done in the past. This isn't necessarily reflected in the relationship as things that are happening that you've done in the relationship. These are things that you brought into the relationship. And also, if you're single and dating and you don't have a loved one to focus this on, these are the types of things that we've done in the past that have caused us shame, that have tarnished our identity and think that we're not worthy. That's where guilt comes from. Guilt sits in the I'm not worthy because of this laundry list of things that we have going on here. And this is the reading for those Cancers, love and relationship. And this is what you need to work on, is letting go. They spoke to the fears, and this is the one that is holding you back and the lesson that you need to work on at this time. And I want to thank you, Cancers, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time at your soulmate reading. All right, and now we're going to go into Scorpio. Welcome all you Scorpios. Thank you for tuning in. And so we're going to be doing a channeled Akashic record reading with tarot here. And this is your soulmate soul scopes for September the 6th through the 12th. This upcoming beautiful week. I am going to be reading from the Love and Relationship deck. And I'm hearing that for Scorpios, many of you are in need of attention and affection. Venus is amping up this desire. This isn't sexual gratification and sexual fulfillment. This is about the authentic need to connect with your partner, your mate, your significant other. And for those who are single and dating, I can tell you now that you are going to be meeting some extraordinary people between September 5th and the 17th of September. This is going to be a time that's also going to lead you not only to romance in the future, so keep your eye out for those people that spark your interest, but you are also going to be meeting influential people that are going to propel and that's the beautiful thing about soulmates, and a lot of people don't know this. We're not just talking about romance. Soulmates actually don't have anything to do. I just probably stepped on your toes a little bit and crushed your dreams. I'm so sorry if I did that, because soulmates spiritually don't have anything to do with that. We just have been told that for so long. Actually, soulmates are about people who come in your life to teach you lessons. Those are soulmates. So that person could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a lover, a long-term relationship that brings about a karmic exchange so that you can release and move forward. They bring a lesson, and that's what soulmate means. And it could be your best friend. So for you, though, this is about attention, affection, and a need to connect. And we're going to pull those cards right now, and then we'll look at the lesson. So that opportunity that we were talking about, meeting someone, and these are the three cards that we're going to be pulling from. Let's see. That opportunity beckons. We're talking about the abundance of connectivity. This is a time to actually take the leap in the opportunity to make the connection. So I'm hearing there's been some hesitancy about feeling the truth in the connection. You have to make the connection to make it true. You have to make the connection to make it true. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to make the connection to make it true. So there's the opportunity is there for you to do that, and it's wide open for you to make that connection. And you've been growing. For those who are in long-term relationships or have been with someone, we're talking marriage, partnerships, long-term relationships, and this also is family. No, for you guys, this is definitely love and relationships specifically. It's talking about dedicated efforts. And what I love about this picture is that it's an adornment of beauty. So we have an artist that is painting a painting of love, and you see the vulnerability of that love in the background. And you've been working on that. Now it's a time for you to let go and express that. And when you do, love abounds. I love this for you. And we're not just talking about love in the relationship. When we can get to that place where we can be free, the freedom of expression, freedom of self, especially with another person that we feel vulnerable with, we are able to expand out into the world and share that love, our passions, our dreams in a more fluid way. We become more whole. And I love this picture because what you're seeing is the vision of the eye, the third eye in the center of the heart, speaking the truth of the soul from love, because that is the seat of the soul is the heart. And when that happens, you see love in a new perspective, and that love radiates into, as you see, not just into the earth, but it expands, which is why they're saying that you're about to also meet some influential people that are going to propel your financial future forward. This comes from the counterpoint of you bringing love into the situation. So bringing love into the situation, and what's the lesson here? I'm hearing that that is actually letting go, and we're going to now pull a final card for this reading. And this is from the Soul Purpose, Soul Lessons deck. Because learning also, the lesson is healing the karma. And when you heal the karma and learn the lesson, you can move forward in your path in all areas. Karma keeps us bound to the same cycles and patterns repeatedly until we learn the lesson. So as you are beginning to open your eyes and freeing yourself to free fall into the opportunities that love is calling you, genuine love, this says envy. And envy is the destroyer of love. And this one, what I love about this message for you is that you have dropped the facade to compete and compare, sizing yourself up against the competition, and so in so doing, you are now expanding greater into love. This last piece here is also reflected in your partnership, and they're saying that in the sense that you're trying to figure out why your path was so different. And so what is holding you back is you can't see that your partner's love for you is the same as yours, but they express it differently. And so you have an envy of why that is different for you. So they're saying let go of secrets, let go of the fear of vulnerability, let go of the comparing the type of love that your partner gives to you, and embrace it in vulnerability and in truth, because that's where this started, was the truth of accepting that the love that's there. So perfect ending here for you. And these are the cards that we are looking at. And your soul lesson at this time to heal your love and relationships is letting go of the envy. And this is about your experience. Everyone faces the same challenges as everyone else, and everyone goes through it differently. And expecting and appreciating the type of love that you have in your life is to accept and embrace it for the truth that it is. It's good, makes you feel good. So free fall into the affection by giving your whole self. And this is for Scorpio. Greetings and welcome, Pisces. This is your soulmate soul reading for September 6th through the 12th. And I'm going to be reading from the Love and Relationships Oracle deck. And if this is your first time tuning in, this is going to be a channel tarot reading from your Akashic Records for a soulmate reading. I'm hearing that you're taking baby steps. You're ready now to make this love a mature love. And for those who are just getting to know me for the first time on my channel, so when I'm looking up, away, and down and around, there's guarantee there's nothing else here. So I'm just listening and tuning in. You'll learn that about me. And also I have another phrase. If a card pops out the deck as I'm shuffling, whatever pops out came to show out. So you'll hear that quite a bit from me. So you're ready to make the relationship, you're ready to make mature steps in the relationships. You've been making small, and I'm hearing baby steps. And there has been an uncertainty about, so this one is for someone specific. There has been a hesitancy about whether or not you can trust the relationship, trust, love. So you are questioning love. This is a little bit of doubt. You have been doing well in self-work, in other areas of your life. So some of you have spent some time educating yourself. I'm hearing education, I'm hearing upgrade. So this means education, leveling up in life. But in the sector of love, you don't trust, you don't believe in love. I know that sounds cliche, but that's what I'm hearing. And so this is why you are taking those baby steps in the romantic zone. You also, this is also coming in for someone, you friend zoned someone as a part of the baby step. And either this person has come back, or you are circling back. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to stop right there. Let's see. I love all these. These are power players right here. All right, this is exactly what we were talking about. It's time to release. You are in a place in your journey now where you are ready to make the step. And if that person has circled back, or the relationship is circling back around, or the opportunity is circling back around, or this is, for those of you that are in already committed relationships, there's an opportunity to heal a situation, circumstance, an event that has happened between you and this partnership. And for those who put this person in a friend zone, this is now also time to release and heal. So here we have the release and heal. This is move. And what I like about this is tying the knot. This is an old school rendering of a ritual of actually what tying the knot means, or what they did. That's where we got the phrase tie the knot, is they bound the hands of the two together. And this was a commitment to love and let the love grow. And what I love is here you see the synergy of the open palms, moving energy, that is elevating the love. And so this is part of what the release needs to happen for you to union to heal this scenario. So this is also for those whose love and relationships need repair, and for the person who has friend zoned someone out of fear that they can't trust love. It does take two to make love grow, and that's what you're seeing symbolically here. And this is a master card. This is a master manifester. You have to look at how you have created all the scenarios of the growth that you've had. You believed without a benefit of doubt that you were going to be able to make the financial steps. You've taken all the opportunities, chances, and risks, which is not in your character, to move into areas of unknown, which have manifested well. They're saying that you have to use the same exact techniques in order to bring the release your fears, bring the love, move the love. So this says move, and move is a kinetic ability to shift energy into the direction where you want it to go. And so when you single focus on one thing, one area, you're putting all your energy and you're shifting and moving that energy by the momentum of your thoughts. Your disbelief and distrusting that love is there, and it's as supportive and strong as what financial currency is. And what I love about this, and I love the way that they slid in currency, because you can see the current of the love that's moving, the kinetic energy that's supporting the love between the two people that are bound together. And you're responsible for what you manifest. So they're saying that this is totally up to you, and this is not related to chance. You can see how you have become a master manifester in other areas of your life. Use that manifestation power in which to bring that to pass. And now we're going to go into the soul lesson portion of the cards. These are soul purpose, soul lesson deck. All right. And what I'm hearing for you, the lesson is to break free. You're looking for total and ultimate freedom in your life. You're looking to break free and trusting your intuition right now, and continuing the path of trusting yourself is where that manifestation power comes from, they say. And also listening. So getting out of your head from the fears, because when you were fearful, you heard so clear what steps to do next. You trusted it, you listened to it, you acted on it. So here's how you move it and manifest it. Let's look at that lesson. I love this card for you. It is the love card, the lesson of love. It's a powerful lesson, and when we can harness it and not just bestow it on one or two worthy people, what we find is that we become self-loving. We begin to love ourselves and trust ourselves wholly, that we deserve love, and that we can freely give that love. Love is also the highest vibration available to all mankind, in which to not just connect with the source creator, but to ourselves. And when we find ourselves in this place, which I Am Powered by Love is all about, the love. And so in so doing, we elevate not just ourselves and the people that we hold near and dear, but then we can spread that love all around, and it shines through our person, through our gifts, talents, and abilities and skills, as well as it attracts the opportunity for more goodness to happen. And what I love about this card, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, including love and relationships for me. That is a good mantra. I'm going to read that for you because you might want to use that. I would change that so it's present tense. That's just a teaching on universal law. I am committed, or I am committing. That's not what the card says. I'm ad-libbing so that you'll have an actual intention. I am committing to the practice of seeing the good in all things, including love and relationships. And again, that's not on the card. That is how you set an intention. and have the universe back you up. And here's how the universe is telling you to back that up right now. It's releasing, moving, and manifesting. Let me see if I can do a Vanna White on you. I'm old as heck because I don't know if I know who Vanna White is anymore. And here's soul lesson cards. Time for love. And this is Demi, and I want to thank all of you for tuning in to your soulmate soul scopes for September 6th through the 12th. And if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share. All those links. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified for your soulmate soul readings each and every time those come up. And if you haven't seen the soul scopes for your decan, check those out, as well as I'm Powered by Love. And if this resonated with you, there's a link below for your chance to win a free reading, and also all the other links. And if you want a deeper, more precise reading based on your energy, your life, and where you are right now, all those links there below. And then check me out and all the fabulous readers and team of coaches at IamPoweredByLove.com. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in, my friends, and I will see you next time. Namaste.